So do you guys remember the pink sauce lady, or Chef Pie? She's back in the news once again because she's released a new product that's starting to go viral again on TikTok, and I'll give you one guess as to what this new product was. Now, if you guess that it's a variation of the pink sauce, then you'd be absolutely right. Yes, Chef Pie has released the blue sauce, and somehow it looks even worse than the pink sauce, so let's just get right into it. So a bit of a recap, if you don't remember the pink sauce lady, back in 2021 I believe it was, she went absolutely viral over on TikTok, like close to 1 billion views, because she came out with this pink sauce that of course really got TikTok's attention. And there were so many problems with the pink sauce. In particular, it was made with like milk products, and for a long time she was actually shipping the products herself, and they were shipping like across country in like hot UPS trucks, so a lot of customers were getting the sauce like curdled and, you know, obviously not safe to consume. One of these pink sauces was like $20 or $25, so yeah, I'd be pretty pissed if I got something worth $25 that not only could I not eat, but I also couldn't return. We actually just talked about her over the last couple months because pink sauce was apparently on the verge of going homeless after close to being a millionaire because of the pink sauce, and she was pretty much calling out this company for not paying her, even though the company actually came out with receipts that they were actually paying her $10,000 a month just to have ownership rights and to produce this pink sauce, which they were selling in like Walmart. And if you guys knew anything about how the sales were going, you could see at pretty much every single Walmart, these pink sauce bottles were on complete sale for like sometimes up to 75% off, because of course no one wanted to eat this crap. Not only was it pretty much just a ranch sauce that was dyed pink, but also think about all the reputation that went into, you know, the perceived image of this product. Of course, you know, people were apparently getting sick from this thing. Honestly, I think it's a miracle that no one died from the pink sauce. But now that that is all done and people no longer talk about Chef Pie, honestly, I haven't thought about her in a couple months. However, she's recently come out with this new sauce called the blue sauce, and you guys gotta check this out.
So when I first started pouring, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so dark, but it tastes good, but I didn't really like how it looked. Now, once I started pouring the one that had the lighter color, and oh my gosh, I was like,
this stuff looks so nasty. Like, drop a comment down below and tell me if you guys would actually buy this stuff. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel, you have nothing to lose. And I think the worst part about this is another one of Chef Pie's products where she doesn't tell you the flavor. Now, of course, this is a blue sauce, so if I had to guess, it's probably almost like a blueberry sauce or something. Now, first off, who is eating their chicken and who is eating jalapenos with fucking like a blueberry sauce? That just sounds so nasty to me. Like, at least with the first one, you know, it tasted like ranch apparently. At least that kind of made sense. However, I'm not dipping my spicy chicken tenders in a blueberry yogurt looking sauce, okay? That looks nasty to me.
had the lighter color, and oh my gosh, I was like, oh, this is it, right? But at the time, I was formulating a sauce, so I was like,
somehow this product even looks worse than the pink sauce. I gotta be completely honest. Like, it looks like a blueberry yogurt that you would buy at the store and just throw onto your food. Is nasty. I don't know why anyone would want to buy this product in the first place. Like, I somewhat understood the curiosity towards the pink sauce, you know, something completely new at the time. But after all the things that Chef Pie has done and her gross, you know, first launch of this product where things were getting shipped, you know, unedible to a lot of customers, why would you ever buy the blue sauce again from Chef Pie? Seriously, I wouldn't buy anything from this woman.
like, you know, what's range of variation? Or what if somebody wants their sauce darker, but then the other person wants it lighter? Or what if they wanted to customize the entire hue of it? And then that's when I thought about it. Oh my gosh, I used the same freaking ingredients.
Now I completely understand why Chef Pie is having so many money problems. Like, if you guys didn't watch the last video on Chef Pie where she was pretty much talking about being on the verge of going homeless and she wasn't able to get like her kids, you know, like school supplies or new shoes for the, you know, the new school year because she was so poor. And we pretty much talked about how not only was Chef Pie renting this really expensive home, even though she wasn't making that kind of money, but also the fact of the matter was she was getting paid like $10,000 a month and she was somehow blowing the majority of it on rent. But now I completely understand why Chef Pie is making absolutely $0 because she's coming out with products like this. We've shown clips of her in the past where she actually went on a talk show and she pretty much completely goated herself up. You know, she said, you know, she's like the next Steve Jobs of food, you know, she's the next Willy Wonka with all these creative new products. But the best you could come up with in 2 years is a different variation of the pink sauce. Like, are you serious? And on top of this, it looks so unappetizing. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I was in the market for making new sauces, I would make like a red sauce and make it taste like those red Starbursts, you know, throw that stuff on some desserts or something. Honestly, that's probably why I'm not an entrepreneur, and that's why I'm making YouTube videos, because I can't think of good sauces ideas. And you know what, honestly, maybe the pink sauce lady should stick to just posting on social media instead of trying to sell products on social media, because just like I can't come up with a good idea for a new sauce, neither can she apparently.
Lighter versus darker. So why don't we alter something and give people the option to be alter them too? And yes, I'm doing a longer photo.
You know what? I'm not willing to buy the blue sauce from Chef Pie to rate this thing for a video or anything. I would bet so much money that this is just another ranch sauce that's dyed blue. And she even says it's not dyed blue in the videos, which, I mean, I don't know enough about food coloring, but something tells me she's not being honest about that.
Consume my products, but I really do. Also, this gives y'all an option to do whatever you want. So if you consume dairy or if you're plant-based, you can still consume my products. If you like creamy stuff, if you like sweet stuff, I mean, there's so much that you can do. But yes, honey, this is blue, and of course it is all naturally colored. And please don't mind the people talking in the background because I have children, but I am a working woman. And yes, this idea is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and thank you so much.
Actually said, stop, it is physically impossible to use natural flavoring for blue food. Please share what naturally blue food you're using in this current sauce. And I gotta say, as much as I'm not a chef, I completely agree with this person. I do not think it's possible to naturally dye, you know, your food blue. There's gotta be some hint of like food coloring or something, just like the last one. And honestly, there was a lot of problems with that actually last time, because it was just straight up, you know, a ton of food coloring to make this sauce, you know, appear pink. And that looks like exactly what she's doing with this. Guy says, blue sauce, you mean poison? Honestly, this guy might be a future teller, because honestly, I don't see a future where people are buying the blue sauce. And if they are, there's a good chance it might make people sick again. And I just hope that's not the case. But that's just my thoughts on the situation. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you guys gonna buy some blue sauce? Because I definitely am not. In yesterday's video, we talked about how KSI has recently been getting in a lot of trouble because he pretty much encouraged millions of his fans to go harass Tommy Fury, the guy who lost to in a boxing event. And this is an insane video you're not gonna want to miss. Click here to watch it now.